Well, hello and welcome to a Mechwarrior video. As you can see, there's a new interface since my last videos were released. You actually get to vote on the map you want to go to. So that's quite cool. You also get this nice little animated screen to show you which map and which mode you're playing in. And then depending on the map you're on, you might even get to see the inside of a dropship. However, sometimes you just appear in your mech. So as you can see, we've got the loading screen here for, again, a new map since I last really released a video, Grim Plexus. And there's been several changes since I last played extensively. There's been mech rescaling, a few new clan mechs released, including the one I'm in, which not sure I'm getting along with it just now. I thought it'd be a really cool clan version of the Cicada, but I don't seem to be having much luck with it at the moment. Getting a bit ruffle stomped. This might be because I haven't played for ages. Also, I'm in a mech that hasn't been leveled up yet, so we'll see how this match goes. If I remember correctly on this one, got a little bit overexcited at one stage and took a bit too much damage early on in the match, and then found myself rather alone because unfortunately my ally had got disconnected, which was most unfortunate. So here we go, dropping out of the dropship, just fiddling with my weapons selection down in the bottom right hand corner there, and trying to make sure everything's good to go, and then we'll get a move on and get into the regular kind of far in position situation. And you can see the graphics are looking quite nice, although they do seem to be a bit glitchy on the frame rate with fraps running for some reason, which I didn't used to have. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It might be the extra mechs it's keeping track of, or possibly some other stuff going on, but yeah, it's an interesting mech, this one. I've got it fitted up basically like a giant Raven. Unfortunately it doesn't have ECM, and it is a bit bigger and it is a bit slower, so I'm not 100% sure about this build. Now, I've seen a lot of people fitting it with two large lasers in the right torso. I personally prefer it in the left, but having said that, the great thing about this mech is it's got really good jump jets. Unfortunately this map probably doesn't suit itself to jump jets that much. So anyway, I decide, as I'm left weapon mounted, to take the left side. Doesn't seem to be anyone on the left, so I can snipe into people coming up on the right.
Shadowcat involved.
As you can see, Shadowcat is around, rather mucking up our ability to lock onto targets. So I just poke my nose out, which is a bit dangerous on this because it's got a pretty long nose. And there you go, there's a lock on, so like, okay, let's have a look. Oh, there's someone, let's have a shoot. And there's a Shadowcat just below him. So I think this little light's been a bit brave, standing in front of two large lasers. Now I noticed suddenly on the left there are two mechs. Unfortunately, I think they also noticed me in PPC and Gauss, possibly. I think it's about to come in on me, and that's going to hurt rather a lot. So yeah, hasn't spotted me yet. This guy, Delta, I think he does spot me when I shoot him. It's a PPC, but not necessarily Gauss, actually. So now I rock back because I'm getting a bit hot and I've been spotted. Now I think here I do take a cheeky little second look, which is probably a bad idea. Yeah, there you go, another PPC round comes in, and then a couple of lasers, and he's stripped all my right torso off there, so decide to reposition. Re-poking my nose there is probably not a good idea, and you know, there's also some LRMs which could be unfortunate. Now I have noticed quite a few LRMs around in the few drops I've done. I think this is about the 5th or 6th drop I did on the night I recorded this, and just going to try and snipe from back here, but not getting a good angle, so decide to move up a bit. And there you go, a 4 UAC 5 build. That's pretty evil, I have to say, that build. So anyway, for some reason I come down bottom left here. I'm not sure. I think it's maybe I'm just checking no one's in the bowl. It made sense at the time anyway. So a little peek and shoot here. Unfortunately I think he spots me, so I think I maybe, yeah, I decide maybe to retreat. A little quick jump jet to get another quick cheeky shot on him. And I think I've got some backup, so I'm just going to have another quick shot, but then I spot someone up high, and unfortunately don't get a shot on him. And you can hear those UACs going. Some LRMs coming for me, so time to get away. Now I believe the LRM boat is actually a hunchback, which we'll find out a bit later on in the game. And I try and get round and shoot him in the back, but it doesn't quite work out. So anyway, Hellbringer, ECM, always good, and we're under a UAV that's friendly, so let's go back him up and try and take out these guys over here. So try and carve off that guy's arm, because he's foolishly exposing himself. Gonna have to jump jet to get a shot here. There you go, there goes his side torso, and then he's down. And we got this Ebon Jag here. Somewhere, where is he? He reappears in a sec. Is this him coming? Yeah, there's some PPCs, there he is. Ah, it's a different one. No PPCs on that one. Okay, so they've got at least two these pesky little things, which are actually quite nice little mechs when you get used to them. And they're retreating, and I mistimed the shooting and jump jet there. Very pathetic. Anyway, time to reposition, I think. So off we go, and unfortunately I think we start losing mechs quite heavily shortly. And you know, we seem to be in a pretty dominant position at this stage, but it all goes horribly wrong at some stage. I think they pushed into us while some of us were flanking round here and just couldn't get the shots on target, it seems. Now, Bounty Hunter, that's a new hero mech. Haven't really seen this one. Seems to be a very large amount of lasers on this, and he spots me, which is rather unfortunate. Oh, and he's got a little friend that I didn't spot in the game, just to his left there, so... Anyway, I'm feeling a bit suspicious of this position, so I do relocate, plus there's some allies to back up here.
518, their favor.
And I think this guy decides he really wants me dead shortly. Oh, there's the hunchback down there in the valley. Yeah, here he comes. This guy, Juliet, he decides he wants me dead for some reason, but he's rather cento-torso deficient, so try and get the kill shot, but someone's already shot him.
Nice kill.
And here we go, let's reposition, get that hunchback. Unfortunately, as I say, this is where...
5-on-3 now, their favor.
Yeah, as the guy said, 5-on-3. So as you can hear, that's in-game VoIP, and that was annoying. I almost got a shot on that hunchback. And then I spot this guy, Kilo, and unfortunately the hunchback, I think, rotates around and looks over the top at me, and I'm like, I can't get him because I don't have armed weapons, that's annoying. So that's one thing. I'm thinking of putting this back to medium lasers. The problem is, it's, yeah, there goes my side torso. It's not very good with mediums. It overheats like crazy, I found.
Sure, you're in.
Oh dear, and I'm the only guy left alive apparently, so this is not going to go well. So I think this match goes reasonably well considering, you know, lots of long-range sniping, trying to kill this guy before I die, but don't quite manage it. Anyway, there you go. That was the game.